this is the most corrupt administration in American history. Case in point, not covered by the vermin in the media. The media instead talk about Romney's Mormonism. They talk about Romney this, Romney that. Not one word about the $1.2 billion missing from MF Global, for example. Of all the stories I saw that I thought was worthy of your attention, and the one that most typifies the corruption of this administration, and that should resonate with the average American, it is the fact that MF Global went bankrupt, $1.2 billion went missing. John Corzine, Democrat, former head of Goldman Sachs, says he doesn't know where the money went, and the farmers in the Midwest who were screwed and robbed can't buy seeds for next year's planting. Do you have any idea how countries die? This is how countries die. Countries die when thieves sack the treasury to the extent that the agricultural system implodes because the farmers can't buy seeds. One of the farmers says that I can trace a hog from the time it's born to your kitchen table. And John Corzine doesn't know where $1.2 billion went? But wait, the farmers go on. They say the reason that they don't know where the money went is because they are Obama's supporters and they're Obama's cronies. And that is why Eric Holder, our Attorney General, will not pursue this case. Now listen to me. When I make the statement that this is the most corrupt administration in history, I don't say so for effect. I don't say so to be controversial. I don't say so for shock value. I don't say so just to be a jokester. It has effects. It has ramifications. This is how countries die. When corruption, when graft becomes so great that the farmer cannot buy seed for next year's planting, that is how nations die. And that is what I'm trying to say to you on a daily basis here in the Savage Nation. That it's something you can tell somebody on a supermarket line. That $1.2 billion was stolen when MF Global went bankrupt. John Corzine, big Democrat, friend of Obama, doesn't know where the money went. The farmers can't buy seeds for next year's crop. The most corrupt administration in history. This is a bread and butter issue. Anyone, anywhere can understand corruption. It's not only a socialist or communist regime, but it is an incompetent, corrupt communist socialist regime. And you say, well, come on, how come we don't know about it? Well, take a look at the talking heads on television. You'll know the answer. They think the way he does. They speak the way he does. They walk the way he does. They talk the way he does. They want a socialist revolution in America. That's why. I didn't make this up. The farmers know who stole the money. They said they can trace a piglet from the time it's born to the kitchen table, and John Corzine doesn't know where the $1.2 billion went, and there's been no indictments by Eric Holder. And they say it's because... Read the article. I didn't write the article. John Corzine and others are so deeply tied to Obama. Remember there was a House committee hearing on the 8th of December in 2011? Here was John Corzine saying he doesn't know where the money is in clip one.
Like all of you, I am devastated by the enormous impact on many people's lives resulting from the events surrounding the MF Global bankruptcy. Of course, my distress and sadness pale in comparison to the losses and hardships that customers, farmers and ranchers and others, employees and investors have suffered.
Sure, yeah, right.
Their plight weighs on my mind every day. I simply do not know where the money is.
John, all right, knock it off. Yeah, tell me how the Gulf Stream is, John. The farmer's plight weighs on your mind. They don't have seeds. How many of your boats and Gulf Streams do you have, John? What a country we're living in. You know, there used to be a saying, you steal a gold necklace, you go to jail for like 3 years. Steal $1 billion, you go to work for a president. It's unbelievable to me. He doesn't know where the money is? Let's say a minority kid grabs a necklace off a jeweler's stand in a farmer's market. They grab me, goes away 1 to 3, comes out a hardened criminal. But if you steal $1.2 billion, you become a bundler for Obama. And then you get a talking job on MSNBC, because then you're really in the big leagues.